For our beef eaters, you know who you are.
Do you even binge?
Do you even binge? Welcome to Do You Even Binge?
Welcome to Do You Even Binge,
where we just binge.
We try to binge, but lately it's really difficult. I have not had Prosecco in like 2-3 weeks.
Every time you have a cup of coffee here on the show, it's not a cup of coffee. It's yak.
I challenge you to drink my coffee. It's coffee. It's not yak.
Oh, yeah, it is coffee today. Right now when you're laughing.
He thinks he knows me, but he really doesn't.
Right now when you're laughing, it reminds me of when we were in Santa Barbara. No, sorry, we were in Santa Monica doing those videos.
Uh-huh.
And then we're just standing there, and this guy passes by on one of those golf carts on the pier going 0.8 miles an hour.
All right. And you said, man, we need to slow this shit down. You need to be slowing this shit down.
You gotta slow the motherfucker down.
That's funny that the guy was like advertising. He was driving by advertising a wellness center and yoga spa.
Yeah.
And he was stuffing his face with cookies the whole time. When there were crumbs falling out of his mouth as he was slowly pulling up the boardwalk. And I was like, is he advertising? He was just driving back and forth with a sign. Whatever.
Do I look like a fat David Cross or what?
I can't see the monitor.
David King Cross.
Who's David King Cross? No, it's the light in front of me. There's a light in front of my face. I look like Wayne's World. I look like Garth. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and my hair is like this, and I'm like, and I put my glasses on, and I just like. It's a little Garthish, right? You see it. I know. I see it in your eyes. You see it. You can't look at me the same way again. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like Garth. Today is one of those days. And to not do my hair.
No, not like Garth, but like when we're part 2 when he hooks up with Daryl Hannah and she wakes up with him.
Wait, Daryl Hannah's in part 2?
Yeah.
Wait. I feel like I saw part 2, but
and then she dresses up like Garth with her glasses. That's how you look like. Still hot, but still Garth.
Show Daryl Hannah in.
Way off with
Daryl Hannah, not Carol. Who's Carol Hannah?
Oh, that was from earlier when I asked you who the Brady Bunch was. Oh, Mike Carroll.
Carol Brady. Ooh, that's Splash. We gotta watch Splash. That's one of my favorite movies. Top 5.
Oh yeah, you showed me when in Flash your favorite scene.
You put Wayne's World, Daryl Hannah. Is she in Wayne's World? I don't remember her.
Or Christy Brinkley.
It's not her. No.
It's Christy Brinkley.
Oh my God! You're gonna make me do a Felipe search. Wayne's World 2. Who's the love interest for Garth? Honey Hornet. Who's that?
That's her name.
It's Kim Basinger.
Oh.
Put Kim Basinger as Garth.
Kim Basinger as Garth. Oh, way up.
Garth Algar.
Who did you say?
What's yours?
Daryl Hannah?
Christy Brinkley, Daryl Hannah.
See, they're all the same to you.
Nice to meet you, Miss Horny.
That's Hornet.
No, not that one.
Judy.
Okay. Miss Horny.
That's it.
So, Garth, would you like to have dinner some night?
Oh, I like to have dinner every night.
No, I mean us. You and me.
No.
This is not it. What are you talking about? I don't think you watched this movie.
But she does dress up like her, like him.
Okay.
Foxy lady.
Finally, it took.
Well, we'll have to just trust you on that. Find it later. What are we doing today? Oh, we're in week 3 of Halloween. Or no, horror movies for the Halloween month of October. And
Kim Basinger has Garth wearing glasses.
Garf. Our super podcast fan, Jesus Navarrete, or Navarrete.
There she is.
He asked you why you say pet bulls all the time when you talk about pit bulls.
She got jumped by 2 pet bulls.
He points it out every
pit
time.
bulls, right?
Yeah, but he points it out every time that you say pet bulls. And it sounds like pet bulls. See, she's just wearing glasses. She's not Garth. I think I have to watch this again and see if you're right about her dressing like Garth. Anyway, too much time on Garth. I hate that name, Garth. I didn't know that was a real name until Garth Brooks came around. No, it's not an F. It's a Garth is his name. Garth.
What's your name? Barf. Your full name. Bartholomew.
TH.
Oh.
It's not a Garf. Like barf in Spaceballs. By the way, they're making a Spaceballs 2, and I think that's a travesty. Because the first Spaceballs is one of my favorites ever. Ever.
They're making Spaceballs 2?
Yes, I heard.
Candy?
Yeah, they don't need John Candy for that. But I don't know who's going to be in it. But I'm really upset by that. I mean, what's his face? Mel Brooks is like 90. Just give it a rest.
What is Tom Candy's name in that movie? Barf, right?
Barf, yeah.
Yeah, okay, got that one right.
What are you?
I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
2027 it's supposed to be released. Yeah, I think there's going to be problems. Because Bill Pullman's... Wait, he's not dead. Bill Paxton's dead. Bill Pullman's still alive. Daphne Zuniga, who cares about her, but her career's been dead. Joan Rivers was the C-3PO thing. She's dead. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. And Mel Brooks will be dead by 2027 probably. I swear, he's like 94, right? 93, 94? It's time. 99. Oh my God. He's 99? Damn. How long ago did Bancroft die?
If he dies, they show up. It should have his face when they open up the black mask, and it's him.
That'd be funny. He would like that. He should just make a list of the things that he'd be okay with after he dies. But yeah, I can't imagine Spaceballs being remade. It doesn't need to be remade, and you can't really remake a lot of Mel Brooks stuff. You cannot make today. It's too triggering, I'd say. But he pushed the envelope quite a bit. Okay, so we're talking about today. Did you want to talk about anything before? I thought I had notes for, hold on. No, I didn't have any notes for today. About last week. We're talking about Blade today.
Blade.
Halloween. Nightmare on Elm Street, which I never saw.
Friday the 13th.
Susperia,
which I saw now when that came out,
and Friday the 13th, which I did see once.
I saw it on VHS.
This was the second time I watched the whole thing all the way through. But you saw it on VHS?
I saw Friday the 13th.
I should have seen all these movies.
Part 2 before I saw Part 1. I just remember right now.
I'm going to say, before we talk about Blade in depth, I'm going to say that I don't think this qualifies as a horror movie.
But it is, right?
It is. I think you went in thinking it was a vampire movie.
Yeah.
Right? You saw this in the theater when it came out, right? I knew, okay, this movie was a surprise hit. They did not think this was going to be a big hit. In 1996, Marvel declared bankruptcy. Their comic book market had tanked, and just years of bad money management. 2 years after they declared bankruptcy, Blade came out, and starring Wesley Snipes, it received $131 million on a $45 million budget. Marvel only received a modest $25,000 licensing fee because they sold the rights before that. Their film, that was a major turning point for the rest of their films. That's when they started scraping the bottom of the barrel and being like, oh, wait, we got all these other characters you never heard of before. Did you know Howard the Duck was was a Marvel character?
Damn.
That Howard the Duck is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
So it was a cartoon before?
No, it was a comic book. My dad, when my dad, I told you he used to draw. He drew very well, and he would practice with comic books and comic book characters. He drew muscle. I just remember how he drew muscles, and he taught me how to draw muscles. But Howard the Duck was one of his obsessions, because Howard the Duck was like this. It was kind of like Ted, but not an imaginary friend. Yeah. He was like a weird character. He was a duck from space, which what? I don't know what that means, but he was dirty. He was like foul-mouthed, right?
Yes.
And like he liked ladies. He liked the ladies.
He had condoms.
You're the one.
No, that gross. But he just was out there like this weird. And then they made a live-action movie with Leah Thompson. It was soon after Back to the Future, right?
That movie bombed.
It bombed harder than anything had bombed.
It didn't just bomb. It quacked.
It's a duck in space. Like what? You had to be on drugs to write
Try
this.
the chili.
I don't. And he wasn't even like a kid-friendly character, but he
No.
looks like he would be a kid-friendly character. But you can't.
That's what I thought when I was gonna see it.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like he was like funny.
I just didn't understand. I would kind of flip through my dad's comic books, and we didn't have a lot of money for comic books, so he had like 2 comic books of Howard the Duck. But he would draw all this stuff from these comic books, and I was like, I don't get this. I didn't get it as a kid. I don't get it now. I didn't get it when the movie came out. That movie was a disaster.
That'd be funny if they would have brought in that character for that Marvel movie, Wolverine versus Deadpool, and just showed him.
Just show him like sitting there as
Yeah.
a spectator or something. It was funny. But it really showed that even lesser known characters in Marvel could be a hit if you just marketed it right. Well, not Howard the Duck. That was a flop. I'm saying Blade. Blade helped dig them out of the hole, and it paved the way for the X-Men stuff, Spider-Man, all the other stuff that came afterward, and Stan Lee, coming out as a hero, unlikely hero. But Blade was an unknown character, and I think also, I mean, they're discounting the fact that fucking it's a black superhero, and black people had a superhero to go see, and you can't knock that fact that he's black, and that's why it was so successful, because it hadn't been done before. And I knew so many black nerds who loved Blade. They loved this movie. They were black nerds who were into like martial arts and swords and all this stuff. And the guy I knew who loved Blade and told me about Blade back in 90, I think it was like 95. That guy had a sword. He had several swords. And he bought this movie when it came out. He bought it on Laserdisc, and like he bought 2 copies so he could keep one in the box. He was obsessed with this movie.
I would see people dressed up like him in real life inside the subway.
Inside the subway or a Subway restaurant?
Inside the subway.
Okay.
The Metro link.
Yeah. Oh, the LA subway.
Like, is this guy for real? Because that's a real blade he has inside the subway.
Yeah, like I would see people with real blades on real swords hanging around. Like people don't realize.
When I went to go see this movie, I knew it was going to be a vampire movie, but I didn't think it was going to be like a superhero movie.
You thought it was just vampires, straight vampire fighter,
so
vampire
I said,
killer.
the only one I recognized in that movie was Wesley Snipes and Tracy Lords.
Yeah, she's barely in it, though.
She lures a guy into the like an undercover, like an after-hour party.
Yeah,
but it's a vampire club.
Yeah, she lures him to this techno club.
And they play that badass
and
house song.
We have a link to the techno club. But then she's gone after that, right? You can play the bloodbath scene. So basically, this is how the movie starts, basically. There's a techno club, and then these sprinklers rain down blood on everybody. And Blade is a daywalker, but not really. He's not really a vampire. He's he
has to take a special glove to not turn into a vampire.
Right, he has to take a serum, which I think is garlic based or something, to not turn into a vampire fully, because his mom was pregnant with him, a human baby.
Yeah.
And then she got bit by a vampire when she was pregnant, and so he started to turn. That's Tracy Lords right there, right?
Yeah.
He started to turn, and while he was turning, she gives birth, or she was dying, and she gave birth. They delivered the baby, and then he got saved basically before he fully turned into a vampire. So he's not really a vampire, not really a human, and he is a human, but he's got these special vampire powers. He's got all the strength and all that stuff, but he also can live in the daytime and walk through the daytime. So this is a techno club they all go to feed on a few unsuspecting humans.
And then like the vampire part of some secret world where there's vampires from different eras.
Oh, you mean the council and all that stuff? Well, yeah, that's in a second. Yeah, so there's you can go to the next one. So they have They have the Vampire Council, which I think I'm really against the Vampire Council idea. It's appeared too many times.
We're gonna abolish the Vampire Council.
What's the show? What we do in the shadows?
Yes. There's a council right there.
This is the council in this one in Blade. I think this really just establishes that there are bosses involved.
Yeah, Blade's brother,
and that there's a power struggle because Stephen Dorff right here, he's a young up and comer, like snarky, breaking the rules rebel guy, and he wants the power of this council.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like John Wick. This feels like John Wick, this whole thing. And actually, Blade is a very John Wick style character too. Like, take no prisoners, finish them all. But I don't like the Vampire Council. I don't know when this was introduced in our world of vampire knowledge, but it bugs me. I think we don't need a corporate world added into this thing. We don't need a board meeting. No vampires are fucking having a board meeting. It's just so stupid.
I guess people kept asking, you think there's vampires in other places or just here? And they made up the council. Yes. We control China.
I know.
And I control the Ukraine.
They're together on anything. Like this world.
That's Blade's brother right there.
It is not.
It is. Knife.
Shank. Yeah, it's just dumb because is that Armando Sante? It's not.
No, the poor man Armando Sante. Oh. Ted Asante.
But they don't. I don't get the council idea because there is no organization amongst vampires. There just has it's a bloodlust. Yeah. It's a wild sort of. How can you have this like animalistic side and then also be ruled by somebody or bossed around by somebody?
Yeah, how come Blade doesn't go after all these guys? Why it's only the good-looking vampires?
But like even in What We Do in the Shadows, that's when I wanted to tune out. That's when I was uninterested all of a sudden.
Yeah, they brought in Danny Trejo to be part of the Vampire Council.
And then the Kristen Schaal with the Russian accent, maybe Hungarian, I can't really tell. And I have a lot of things to say this season, and I'm going to be in every episode. And
the it ruined character.
It ruined. Is it really?
Yeah.
It is the worst character, and I love Kristen Schaal. I love her on Bob's Burgers. I loved her in Flight of the Conchords. She's great.
Good in that one.
I do not like the whole. This is what I like right here. The second clip right there.
A city council.
When you got the vampires going to city council meetings, like living in the regular world.
Go to the city council. Just don't start your own council.
Yeah, just don't start a council. I just love him being in this bad C-SPAN looking video. The microphone feedback. It's just great. And he's trying to still feel like a warlord. That's funny.
Thank you for your input, Mr. Nandor. But this session
hasn't even mentioned the turtlenecks.
Then you have Colin Robinson, who's a whole other piece of work. He's my favorite. All right, we can go to the next thing. So anyway, we're in the Blade world. Let's go to the anatomy. Here they have to break down their rules of what vampires do and who they are, what they're all about.
Anatomy 101. Crosses and running water don't do dick, so forget what you've seen in the movies. You use a stake, silver, or
crosses don't work.
You know how to use one of these?
$3 for $1. Wow.
Damn sure learned.
Safety's
What was three what for $1?
$3 movies for $1.
Oh, really?
Tower Theater right there.
Anything else?
That was for the movie. That's not a real. That's
it's
not
supposed
true,
to be in
man.
New York, right? Blade?
Yeah.
Or is it LA?
I think it's LA. Because there's a lot of bloods. Blade, blood.
Where is the movie Blade set?
Shout out to this band, though. It's a badass band right here, man.
Okay, this band sounds like Chibomato.
Yeah. They're doing a Beastie Boys song, huh?
No, they're doing their own song. But this sounds like Chibomato.
It's kind of creepy, right? All these old 55-year-old Asian guys staring at 20-year-old girls singing.
It's how the world works, dude.
They never invite me.
They never invite me. But it sounds like that Chibomato song. I like, you know the.
You showed me the album.
Yeah. A lot of fighting, a lot of John Wick stuff. It looks like John Wick. It's very dark and like rainy sometimes, slick streets.
I can't tell you that.
He's a familiar, this guy, by the way, that cop.
Where's the entrance?
He's the familiar of the main guy, the Steven Dorff guy. And Steven Dorff is like trying to entice like young people into his crew and really take over the whole vampire world.
He's trying to bring in an old vampire on it back in the day.
Yeah.
And bring him back to life.
And then, okay, we can skip to the next one. They're just introducing us to other weird characters. There's Pearl, the record keeper, the fat vampire, giant whale sort of thing. I thought this was a girl, a female.
That biscuit boy.
It looks like the woman that Nora plays Aquafina's grandma. Her face looks like hers. She's a vampire.
I thought she would like.
Actually, no. I think she's a familiar. She's been given blood. She has a bloodlust.
Routine research. Actually, it's a video
But
game.
she's built this thing, or he's built this thing. They're burning him and torturing him to give him information. But he's built like a model of how to basically take over all the power and.
What prophecy?
They have like, I don't know, they use the Alien versus Predator set on this one, right? This is the one where they have all the weird sacrificial.
La Magra.
Not La Migra. La Magra. And Blood God. It gets it's too much. Too much for me. We can go to the subway. This is one of my favorite scenes here because it was pretty inventive. Smashing the face into the train with Donald Logue. A fight right here. Somehow she touched the third rail like 5 times and never. Boom, 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 boom. Then his face is smashed in pretty much for the next half of the movie.
When his face got smashed right there, it reminded me of when you put a knife on that meat rack al pastor.
It just melts it.
The vampires?
Yeah, those are the young vampires. Yeah.
That move right there was started by Buster Keaton back in the day, just to hop on a train like that.
And then the next one is another fighting scene. All the things.
I don't think you understand. I mean, this dude's fucking bad. Like he's like, you have 20 guys around him. I was there, man. He's got shitty throws at you. You got the sword. Exactly.
Yeah. This guy's badass, right? But you're a vampire, motherfucker. Maybe we got rid of the ponytails. They fight better.
And then he finally in this last scene kills what's his face, Steven Dorff, with the garlic serums. Okay, so crosses don't work, but garlic still does. I never understood how garlic turns off
Crosses
vampires.
doesn't work, but garlic does?
Yeah, and steaks do, I guess. You can play that clip there. This is how they end up killing him. He makes a bunch of little vials.
That's a Matrix jump.
Yeah, there's a lot of Matrix in this too. All those vials have garlic serum in them.
Oh man,
which is
put that in our pasta.
That's what Wesley Snipes takes
sickle cell
to not turn into a vampire.
I saw that in another movie one time.
I've seen that in a lot of movies. Yeah. You said Steven Dorff comes back though, no?
Yeah.
In other movies?
Other movies.
We're only sticking to the first.
To mention that he has Chris Christopherson.
Oh yeah.
James Bond secret weapon maker.
He's like Q or Alfred, right?
Alfred, totally.
Chris Drunkerson in that. He's really that first one. Yeah, he makes like his tools.
You were turning into a vampire, you know that, right?
How about you, little girl?
He's in all the.
You're off the beaten path, Doctor.
Who are you people?
He comes back in the other ones too.
All of them. Oh. He comes back as a vampire, then he's not a vampire.
I'm so surprised.
You met Blade.
Movie is cheesy, but
he just left his car on fire.
Oh, he don't care. He's a rule breaker. He'll smoke right next to the gas.
Not at all.
Not at all.
We just had to take certain precautions.
How does this guy know all this stuff? He raised Blade, right? He found him on the streets.
Little toothpick knife.
Vampires.
Toothpick knife when he was just a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
We hunt 'em, you see. From one city to the next,
all right, we can
tracking
end
their
it. But
migrations.
anyway, I don't consider Blade it is a vampire movie, but not really. It's a superhero movie, but not really.
He's pretty much Batman killing vampires.
Kind of.
Black man killing vampires.
He's Batman. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he is serving this audience that wants horror and action, and they haven't been served any of that because people think they know like the black audience, but they don't. And
I saw all of them. Part 1, part 2 I saw.
Yeah. I'm not saying this is just for black audiences. I'm just saying it does fill that void. There's a huge market that's untapped that you have to see. There's a black horror market, and some black directors and writers are capitalizing on that, but it's still not enough. It's mostly a white genre. But anyway.
But this was a comic book first.
It was. So?
A niche comic book.
Yeah,
you had to know about it.
Yeah, just like Howard the Duck, like those, they weren't the splashy ones, They weren't the ones that got all the press.
Oh, no, you got to know it. You got to find it.
But there's so many things now they really are digging at the bottom because they have what do they have? Like Nightwing and like even fucking, what's the guy's name that I hate? Jeremy Renner. What's his character's name? Hawkeye. Never heard of Hawkeye before. I had heard of all the X-Men people, but Hawkeye? He's X-Men, right?
You might well be
an Avenger.
Yeah.
He's an Avenger.
Now with Whack.
Nighthawk is X-Men, right? Yeah. No, Nightwing, I'm thinking. Not Nighthawk. Nightwing and then Hawkeye.
Or it's like Hawkman. What are you doing?
Oh, really?
It's like Hawkman, man. What are you doing with big ass wings in his house?
Oh, the other guy in X-Men? I'm talking about Hawkeye, the other guy that was with Iron Man. And that's an Avenger. That's another thing I get that passed me by. The whole like Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy connection, Iron Man connect. Everybody's in the same world there, and I didn't know about it. It's like Justice League on the DC side, right? But there's this whole collection of people, and I've lost track.
Yeah.
It passed me by, and I just can't catch up. So
fucking Blade.
And I don't think I will ever. But Blade, it's interesting. It's just. We're talking today, by the way, about these 4 or 5 movies because they're the ones that kind of spawned franchises, really, right?
Yeah.
So, like Nightmare on Elm Street, we're just focusing on the first one. Also, Friday the 13th, Blade spawned 3. Actually, there were 4. There's supposed to be a 4th. Everybody keeps asking when the 4th is coming. Wesley Snipes on the set of this 3rd one was such an asshole.
What's the name of that movie?
Is it Trinity? Yeah, Trinity, because Ryan Reynolds is in it, and it was the beginning of Deadpool's introduction, but he's not Deadpool officially in that yet, right?
Yeah.
Is he Deadpool at all, or is
I don't know. I've never seen it.
But anyway, eventually that's how Ryan Reynolds made good with the Marvel people and got Deadpool. That's the truth. But Wesley Snipes was such an asshole. He had power on this set. He was a producer at that point. He was paid the most money of anybody on the set. And he apparently just stayed in his trailer all day and smoked weed. And then refused to come out of the trailer because he didn't like the director they picked. And I guess he didn't have a say over who they picked as director, but he did put his input. He didn't want this guy directing. I can't remember his name. He was a one-time guy. And then keep that eyes on the right, on the right panel there. Yeah. So this Wesley refused to do certain things for the director. So he was a roadblock in the production for number 3. And one of the things he said he was doing method acting when he dies. But he's not supposed to be dead because he's the undead. So his eyes are supposed to be open. He refused to open his eyes in this shot. He refused it so much, they had to eventually CGI his eyes open because he refused to participate. And if you think you're going to be coming back, I don't care who you are. If you think you're going to be coming back after wasting a studio's money on you not coming out of the trailer and not playing ball like you're supposed to, you got another thing coming. And he is not going to be back for Blade 4. And it's going to be Mahershala Ali from... he was in House of Cards.
Yes.
And all those other things. He's in the...
Black
Green
Panther.
or Green Book, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Green Book.
The Green Book, and he was great in House of Cards. I always think of him as Remy because that's the character he was. But he's going to be Blade, the new Blade, and Wesley Snipes has nothing to do with it now.
He didn't want to open his eyes or what?
He didn't want to open his eyes, so they CGI'd. Can you find a video of that where his...
On this day in movie history, July 31, 1962, Wesley Snipes was born. He is probably best known for having CGI eyes in this Blade Trinity scene because he refused to open them.
There you go.
So he just left his eyes closed the whole time?
He just left his eyes closed the whole time because he had been killed, right, in the scene.
What he was smoking.
He said he was method acting. But yeah, I don't know what he was smoking. Must have been good, but
it's in my hair.
The CGI looks so bad. You gotta CGI some eyes on him. Anyway, but wild, right? Like you think you're untouchable as an actor, and then you go do something stupid like that. And so he won't be back. He won't. But he did appear in Deadpool Wolverine, and so people thought, oh, he's back. And it was kind of his comeback after the tax evasion scandal and the prison sentence. He really screwed himself, and so no more Blade for him. That was his swan song, I think.
Wesley Snipes.
So then we move on. Anything else about Blade?
No.
All right, we're gonna move quickly and get through this. Next one, Halloween, which really was like the second in the babysitter / horror slasher films, right? Except
originally called Babysitting Murders,
right? And the first one was called Fright, and that was a British one, 1971. But that one didn't get as much attention. What are you laughing at? What are you doing? Oh my God, we have to end this now because my life is at stake. Why do you have a big ass knife?
So I don't know, something to the show. That's what I had it the whole time. It kept showing, and I kept putting it back. Did you guys see that when it was showing?
I didn't notice. I'm in my own world.
That's a real sharp knife. We'll give it to it.
That is a sharp knife. It has like a protector for it and everything. No, I just now saw it.
Wow, that's a good one. Where'd you find that? Halloween, the baby. Wow, I want that poster.
He came home.
Interesting.
Does that have? What are the names there on the bottom? Is that real? Is that a real cast? Huh?
It was Jessica Bloom.
I never heard of those people.
All right.
But anyway, so Halloween was John Carpenter, right? And
from the Carpenters?
No, not
I always
at all.
thought it was.
No.
I thought after his sister died, he just started making scary music.
No, his name was Richard, I think, right? The Richard Carpenter, I think. But anyway, they're from Downey, you know that? And their house is still... Matt Walker always talks about them because I think they lived right near him. And you can go visit their house, I guess. I was like Downey or Whittier. I think it's Downey. Anyway, Halloween, 1978. It really was technically the second babysitter slasher movie, but the first American one. And it spawned a whole generation of babysitter slasher movies. And the whole phone calls. There's a lot of phone calls in this movie. And the whole like calling from inside the house or whatever. And remember that? He's inside the house. That's the scariest thing. But we can play this. So it starts off with an opening scene of Michael Myers as a child. And he kills his sister. She had sex. Now, this is another trope, another stereotypical plot line, where there's like premarital sex or teenage sex, and then somebody gets killed. It's a whole thing. Friday the 13th, same thing. That might have actually cemented that as a horror trope, Friday the 13th. But she just had sex with her boyfriend. Her little brother is like in his room, and then he's killing her right now, barely touching her. I don't know how he's stabbing her there. It's weird mask. This is the best they could do in 78. It is like Psycho in the shower. And then he's 6 here, right? I think he's 6. What'd you say? Boobs? Now, see, if you grew up in the 70s, you know that this mask is bullshit. Because those plastic masks we were wearing, they would cut your eyes, and you couldn't see anything out of those little slits.
You'll be breathing hard.
And you're breathing, and there's condensation building on the mouth part.
Yeah, take the mask off, not the knife.
There's the kid. Don't take the knife away. Don't freak out. Take his mask off.
Let me put my head in my pocket real fast. You know what?
She's so relaxed.
No ice cream for a week.
I know. I'd be freaking out much more than this.
Not even gonna run in that house and check. Those the parents?
No. Yeah, that's the parents. They're not even like, say, who did you kill? Who did you stab? Who's hurt? They don't even know their daughter's dead. But they don't resolve that. But Michael, okay, so Michael...
The dad was Oscar Myers from...
Oh, shut.
Oscar.
Okay. So Michael, let me explain before we do this, though. So Michael goes to the insane asylum, right? Mm-hmm. And he studied for years after this point. He's no longer in the family there. And they close up his house, and he just spends, I don't know, the next 20 years or so, or 15 years in the asylum.
You know what I just thought about right now?
Mm-hmm.
How come like Billy Bob Thornton in Sling Blade, when he was that character on Sling Blade, when he was a kid, he killed his mom and dad, his mom for having sex. And he was a little baby, and then he comes out later on and he kills again.
Killed his mom for having sex?
Yeah, he killed his mom and the lover. He killed them with a knife. Before he went to the insane asylum. That was the reason he went inside the insane asylum.
But he killed them for killing his brother. Remember, because they abandoned him in the they put him in the shed.
His brother, but
they put him in the shed, right?
Yeah.
And basically forced him to live in the shed. They didn't want kids, whoever this couple was. They forced him to live in the shed in a ditch, sleep in a ditch in the shed. And then she basically brought them, I thought they had a stillborn baby, but it wasn't stillborn. I think they just decided to bury it after it had been born and kill it that way. And he instead wanted to take care of it. He saw it was a baby, like an innocent little baby. So he tried to take care of it, and then I think they made him bury it. Yeah. And then that was killing the baby. But he killed them because of all that, I think. He
killed the mom.
Yeah. But because of all that, right?
The dad's still alive. That's the dad.
Where?
Right there in the jail.
Oh, Robert Duvall is his dad? I don't remember that scene.
He goes, you made me kill him. No, he walked in later on, and the mom was having sex with somebody, and he killed her.
Oh, I thought he killed her because of the whole baby thing. Okay.
Anyways,
I love Sling Blade. I don't want to get too deep into that because we're going to do that on another.
That's Jason right here, man. That's Michael Myers.
Michael,
right here.
yeah, kind of. Except, I mean, there is a problem.
Right there too. The way he's standing right there, he's standing exactly like the Diary Baby Killers.
The babysitter murders.
Yeah, the scene
poster.
The poster.
Which was not Halloween.
Yeah, by the way.
By the way. Anyway, so Michael's out of the insane asylum. He breaks out, and the doctor is then looking for him, and we can go to that next clip. The doctor's worried because he's not ready to be out in the world.
I'm wasting my time. Sam Haddonfield is 150 miles away from here. Now, for God's sakes, he can't drive a car.
He's
doing very well last night.
He stole the car from the asylum. So he said maybe somebody around here gave him lessons.
Hello there, Michael. Welcome to your first driving lesson. Wow, that's a nice mask there. You a Captain Kirk fan? Yeah, you like Star Trek? Live
That's
long,
JD from Grandma's Boy and Avatar. And
that's their catchphrase. So we have a lot of catchphrases back at the office.
Anyway, you can stop this. This is just a little sketch of driving instructions. But yeah, so how did he learn to drive? Because that was your question, and I never thought about that.
I'm pretty sure, man, he befriended a janitor or somebody.
They showed him. They took him out joyriding.
Very charismatic with him, and then they learn to drive.
I don't think he's charismatic with anybody. Isn't that the thing? He's like emotionless most of the time. They kept him sedated all the time. So anyway, he steals the insane asylum station wagon and goes around to his old neighborhood to terrorize the people there.
Right before he goes to that town, he's still wearing a nightgown, and he steals
the hospital gown.
He kills somebody that was driving a red truck. 'Cause later on, the doctor finds out that he killed he took somebody's. He left all his clothes there by the red truck, right? But then when that guy gets on the phone, he didn't even walk around too much. But there's a dead body right there. Mm-hmm. And he didn't report that he left his clothes right there. Like, it's like, okay, man, I'm not going to get the cops really involved.
I know. He does take it upon himself, that doctor. So here he's back in the neighborhood, and it is Halloween, or the day before Halloween. And Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, sees him every once in a while.
Who's not afraid of Michael Myers right now. She's more afraid of being sock checked by somebody.
She's prepared for the sock check. Here.
Sock check.
Go ahead and play. It's the creepiest thing to me to see him pop out from behind the bushes. I felt like you could hear his breathing a lot better in the version we watched. Like you can hear it in the house, and I didn't hear it before in that way. There's the insane asylum car.
He ran into that's a scene from Rudy when he runs into a janitor.
Well, this is just a compilation of different Michael Myers things in the neighborhood. Did they really have to pay an actor to play Michael Myers if he's covered up with a mask all the time? You just see hands.
You gotta have the right walk.
I don't think it's that hard. Well, here we are driving.
Nobody's gonna notice this truck is in this town for no reason.
No.
Everybody's so relaxed on crime in this town, man. Like they break into the hardware store. They just took a couple of knives and a mask.
Yeah.
Must be the kids.
No, this is the one we want to watch.
This high school chick hanging around with 35-year-olds.
Here it is.
That happened to me before, man.
Okay, you can stop it. Well, hold on.
That happened to me before. I yelled at a car.
Hold on, don't say that yet. You can stop it. Let's go to the other one. We have a different clip like that. Yeah, this one right here. This is the real clip I wanted to show you.
I don't need books. I always forget all of my books. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you have your books or not. Hey, isn't that Devon Graham?
I don't think so.
I think he's cute.
Il est mignon.
Hey, jerk! Speed kills!
What did she say? Speed kills. He's not speeding there.
I know. That's why I would have stopped the car in reverse. What the fuck, bitch?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
it's ironic.
Ironic, Isaac says. You said you once said that. You once shouted out to a car.
Oh, I once shouted out to a car, then they stopped and we all ran too. We didn't just stay there and watch.
You do that all the time, though. When we stop and you'll yell out something out of the car, and I'm driving.
By the way, that's the girl from Carrie.
Yeah, PJ Souls right there with the red hat in the middle. Everybody acts like this in this movie.
Because they're trying to act like high school kids, but they're adults.
They're trying to enunciate being outside.
Bob and I have been planning on it all.
Everybody take this.
We're going to have a Halloween party at 7. I hope you go.
That's why Jamie Lee Curtis succeeded after this. She's the only normal one. Everybody else is so stilted and trying too hard.
It's from drinking less of Tab.
Do you like Tab? No,
I love it with my
if.
manwich.
My manwich.
And my TV dinner.
What
with
about
the
some
bird
Fritos?
pie.
Do you like Fritos? All right. Anyway.
I love crazy glue.
The next one. Michael Myers. Oh, this is when they're at the hardware store. It got broken into. Go ahead, click that one. It got broken into, and then Jamie Lee Curtis. They're talking to the sheriff. There's Michael in the background. Nobody sees him.
I'll be here.
He's looking both ways like a good driver, following the laws. Doctor doesn't notice him. I'll make a nice little left turn here. He doesn't have a signal on, though. I did notice that. He is a rule breaker.
You may tailgate this car. Tailgate these cholos.
By the way, that sheriff is creepy because the way he talks to Jamie Lee Curtis, he's like, "Hey, Lori," and like all like hitting on her almost. And he finds her in the bushes that one time. Like, what are you doing here, Sheriff?
I know, man.
You're my friend's dad. How creepy.
He's tailgating that fucking Monte Carlo, man.
Michael Myers is tailgating the Monte
that car
Carlo.
right there.
I love that Monte Carlo. That was my favorite Monte Carlo. I like that better than the short one that came a little bit later.
Nobody knows they're being followed since daytime.
No. We can go to the next. So anyway, he terrorizes everybody, starts killing people after they're having sex usually. And then here's Jamie Lee Curtis after she checked on her friend across the street, trying to get back into her house, or the house that she's babysitting at. Trying to get her keys. Keys are in the tight jeans. How can you get these keys out of these jeans? Michael's coming around. Michael's coming around the house. She's 19 in this movie, and she looks like she's 35. A mom outfit right here. I don't think Jamie Lee Curtis ever looked younger than 35, right? Even in this. That's
the
kid.
boogeyman, open the door.
That's the kid she's babysitting. And he's scared of the boogeyman. And she's.
I always wonder why people think that running in your house is safe when a killer's coming. Like,
I know, they just bust through the window. He does not care. Come on, Tommy. God dang it.
I would have punched him on the way in.
That little lock is not stopping anybody, by the way.
Turn the lights out. This will save us.
He didn't see me go in. Fucking dead phone. Phones are dead, always.
Only one sheriff in town. God damn it.
Oh no, all the fucking windows are open. All the windows are open in this house.
I never wanted those type of shades because I always feel like a killer's going to come.
The Venetian blinds?
Venetian
I
blinds.
just hated them because they remind me of apartments.
That's the name of my favorite plane.
Venetian blinds. Luckily, Lori's been knitting as a 19-year-old does, or 17, or whatever she's playing in this. Stab in the neck. Gross.
That's nothing to him.
And then we can go to the next one where she goes up into the bedroom to get away from him, and here's a cool shot right here. Look at that. Michael just creepily, secretly right there on the side. Oh my God. Such a bad shot. Just slices her shirt.
He missed her, huh?
He missed her completely.
That's the scene that was scaring me all the time because we had stairs at our house. Now we
You
followed
had stairs in the projects?
Yeah, man. We have 4-bedroom apartment.
The fuck? It's nice. Nicer than what I had. I didn't have no projects house.
Yeah, but you can move your house wherever you want to go.
I did. We lived in a trailer. We didn't drive that trailer.
You can move to
It was
a car,
on it was on
zoo.
blocks. Our house was on blocks. Oh, that's all right. We could stop it. I just wanted to show the shadow of him hiding in the shadows.
Fucking Jason. Michael Myers.
And then the next one, she's hiding in the closet to get rid of him because she didn't really kill him with that knitting needle. So,
But poking him works.
well, poking him slows him down. But Michael is unkillable. We looked that up because I didn't understand why he's unkillable. Some sort of supernatural thing.
He has that crazy man strength.
He does. I don't. Why would I? In my wildest dreams, I wouldn't reach for a little flimsy wire hanger to do any damage. Somehow, 1,000,001 shot right here, right in his eye.
Yeah, that's how Miklo got Popeye off him and blood in, blood out.
Drops the knife. She thinks she's got it. stab. He's still not dead. She thinks it's over. She thinks it's over way too many times.
You want to kill Michael Myers? You gotta tell him we're gonna make another movie.
What? That gives him life. These people don't do another kill. Like, you have to keep stabbing the person. You can't think that little thing is gonna disable him completely.
If this was real life,
especially if you're not leaving the house.
If it was real life, like forensic files, he would have been stabbed 76 times, and she would have lost a finger.
Well, if you stab 76 times, then you're going to jail, because then it's premeditated murder. It's not just self-defense. But, you know, I got to make sure this guy's dead. This guy's not a regular intruder.
Tommy,
I need to smash his face in.
Where did the parents go on Halloween?
I don't know. They never said, but all the parents are gone because all the teenagers are babysitting the kids.
They go on Halloween and they can't take their own kids trick-or-treating.
I don't know.
I want you to tell them to call the police.
Because they're not the kind of parents that like seem like they're going out dancing or anything.
You understand me?
Anyway, I wanted to
Reagan
wait for him to rise, I think. Here. I don't know if it's in this one or the next clip. No, it's not timestamped here. It's on the next one. There he goes. Whoa.
We walked into a scene at the Universal Fright Night.
Yes, that was so scary.
Scary.
Luckily, the doctor's running around with a gun. He's out there running around with a gun looking for Michael.
Creeping out women in the streets.
Yeah. So creepy. Oh, that must be
beyond what a doctor should be doing.
He's just guessing that's Michael that they're screaming about. Oh, must be here. Anyway, we can go to the next one, the last clip here, which is Michael being shot and unmasked in the end. The doctor. No, we can go to the last one. Yeah. She thinks he's dead again. There's like 3 times she thinks he's dead. Wouldn't you make sure by this point? He resorts to strangling sometimes, which is really weird.
He's struggling up the stairs.
And tripping over that trench coat.
And it's Scott Peterson.
Look. Not Scott Peterson. He looks like the guy of Hey You Guys from Goonies. Got a wonky eye. Who knew this doctor was such a good shot?
Yeah. But a horrible investigator.
Horrible. And obviously doesn't know that this guy is unkillable, so...
I'm not going to go downstairs and keep stabbing them and keep shooting them. I'm going to just sit here and have a little chit-chat.
Yeah. Oh, you need a lot of chit-chats in the movies.
That was the baddest scene in Universal when we went to Fright Night over there, Scarefest.
Halloween Horror Nights.
She was sitting right there, and that guy was with a gun.
And the doctor was there, and Michael. Yeah, we walked through. It was scary.
Perfectly put together.
Halloween Horror or Haunted Horror Nights was so scary at Universal. And then the Krampus was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Because that big old thing, it kept coming down in every room you went into. That hand would come down on you, hit your head. Oh, Michael's gone. What the fuck? So this is how it ends. It's not over. Okay, so here's the thing. She's not related to Michael in the first one.
She's not.
She's not. This became so popular, they released more sequels. And then in the second one, I think they make up a story like she was adopted by the family or something like that. Yeah, she was adopted by the Strouds. And then she is his adopted sister. Or not adopted by the Strouds.
Because the parents ended up dying later on.
Yeah, she's adopted by the Myers. And then...
No, she was the Myers parents died. And then she was adopted by the Strouds, whatever they're.
Oh, but she's a Myers originally?
She's a Meyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And also a note about the mask that he wears. So a lot of people know that they needed a mask for Michael. And they just went down. This is such a low budget movie. They went down to the store and bought a Captain Kirk mask, William Shatner. And then these are them side by side.
They painted it white?
They painted it white. They hollowed out the eyes more. They cut out like the lids of the eyes, which that's really what makes it more creepy. And then just kind of made the hair a little more wild. But for the longest time, I could not see this as a Captain Kirk
He's
mask.
like
It was a William. I couldn't see it as a William Shatner mask at all, but now side by side, I can see like the chin and I can see William Shatner in it. But those eyes make such a difference, right? It's crazy. And John Carpenter, this is such a low budget movie. He did the theme music as well, and that
Do it again.
He did it all himself, and that became huge song.
Bells.
So it kind of was similar to Tubular Bells. So everything similar to Psycho music, and Exorcist and all that. But so that's Halloween, first Halloween. Nightmare on Elm Street next. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
A movie I walked out on, by the way. I was too scared.
And you said you walked out of this because you were too scared, and then we worked it out that you were 16 when this movie came out.
Yeah, but I had seen other scary movies before then that I was scared too. That I should have walked out on. But
And then that you were 16 when you walked out of this movie, and that you got you had your first child, I guess, a year later. 2 years later.
I tripped on that, man. That
And
here
they
I am.
were so scared.
Why am I having a child 2 years later when I was afraid of watching a movie 2 years before? We'll talk about that on stage. I do talk about that. I said, now that I say that, why am I going to learn UFC and how to use a gun if none of that's going to protect me from watching The Exorcist by myself?
So Nightmare on Elm Street.
But coked out, I watch The Exorcist by myself.
Nightmare on Elm Street focuses on a teenager named Nancy whose friend Tina dies they're both having similar nightmares lately about some weird guy with knife hands and a weird face, like burned up looking face, whatever. So anyway, if they fall asleep, Freddy Krueger, the guy in question with the knife hands, he will come and kill you in your sleep. If he kills you in your sleep, you're dead in real life. If he gets you. So the point is to stay alive, stay awake, sorry. And this is Johnny Depp's first movie, by the way. So here's Tina being killed in the first. By the way, she's in Better Off Dead. That's the only place I never ever knew her from. I never saw Nightmare on Elm Street. So seeing her here was funny. She's not the star. I thought she was going to be the star, but she's the friend who dies first.
Robert England.
She rips off his gross face to reveal a grosser face. And then she's being killed, and he can't help her. She's already killed in her dream.
He can't hold her or tell her to wake up.
Yeesh. Ugh.
A little bit of Exorcist here. And
those little exorcists.
Toma.
That was my favorite part, being kicked by the flailing body and knocked to the corner. Interesting story about this guy right here. I looked him up the other day and went down
names, right?
a major rabbit hole. His name used to be Jesus Garcia.
Chuyito Garcia.
The actor, Chuyito. That actor was in Gotcha, and I remember him in Gotcha. Very handsome Latino actor. He got into a cult not too long after this movie. With some kind of an extension of that LifeSpring cult, which is an extension of Scientology or a knockoff of Scientology. There's Johnny Depp in the background. But anyway, if you read his bio on IMDb, it's another world. It's like this guy continued working. He still continued working, I think, because of his looks. But he's bizarre. He's lost his mind. And some guy, I think some guru got in his head. And that guru, look up John Roger. That guy right there is who he fell for as a guru. And he has this international spiritual science center or something like that.
Amazing.
This guy's bio, the actor's bio, is full of references to this man. And I was like, why is he referencing this man? And I looked it all up, and I guess this guy was a cult leader. And he did all the cult leader things, including like having forced sex with your members in congregation. And I think that's what happened to that actor. And he somehow coerced him into having sex with him. And then they did all this stuff. They started a production company together. But that guy wasn't gay. That other guy. He just did this because he's his guru.
That's the genius.
That's like what's his face did too. Jim Jones, he did the same thing. These guys were not gay. They just did it because this is the leader and he's saying to do this. Look at this man. How can you? I mean, I went down such a rabbit hole. I'd never heard of this. I was so surprised.
That's pretty cool right there.
So I can't believe it. But anyway, this guy's IMDb bio is full. The actor's bio is full of stuff about this guy, which is so strange. Like this guy took over his whole life. MSIA. It's like the something Science Institute of America or something like that.
And he's still around?
No, this guy died in 2014. He left his worldly body. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. He left his worldly body, but his spirit still lives on. But the other guy is JSU Garcia. He changed his name like 4 times, the actor. But it's so weird to find out when actors get into stuff. But they usually get into stuff like that. That was his first major role. Boom, somebody hits you with a cult suggestion 4 years later, and now you're in a cult.
Damn.
And he still made movies after that. And he was in the Che movie not too long ago. That came out, 2006, 2007? And some other stuff. But so he's still working, but just, he went off the deep end. So I had to point that out because it was just bizarre. Okay, so go back to the Nightmare on Elm Street. Nancy, she gets Johnny Depp, her boyfriend, to stay up with her so she doesn't get too deep into her sleep and get killed by Freddy. And so she goes back to sleep here to confront Freddy and this is her first attempt to try and like corner him or trap him and kill him so she's bolder and she's not scared of him or anything. Oh, this is later on. Okay, well.
Hey.
She set some booby traps. But she's trying to... Her dad's across the street dealing with Johnny Depp's death. This is after the death, but she's in her dream state here. So her alarm's about to go off. And she's trying to trap him. How did the rose trellis get with her in bed? I don't understand that. So.
Well, she just timed it to wake up.
Yeah, she had her timer on and everything.
She did in part 2 also, think.
Yeah, so here's Johnny Depp. Let's go down to Johnny Depp getting sucked into his bed, yeah. So that's him listening to music here, watching TV. He's got his headphones on. She tried to call him and warn him.
Had the TV right there. Just pretty much before you have phones, you have to do this.
It's like 30 pounds sitting on his waist.
It's probably illegal porno.
Oh, Freddy. Up. Sinkhole. Oh my God.
Scariest death ever.
That is scary. But this is... Watch. I don't know why there's so much blood. Yeah, it's like shining. And then...
that period piece.
That's his mom coming in, all freaked out. And then the last... let's do the boyfriend now. Yeah. Phone rings, even though she tore it out of the wall. It's Freddy taunting her. Hello?
I'm in the other room.
I'm your boyfriend now. I'm just jealous she had a phone in her room as a teenager.
Yeah.
I never had a phone in my room. We had one phone, and my mom listened to all our conversations.
How funny.
Home Alone. Okay, we don't need to go into anymore. Do you want to see any more Nightmare? Anything else you want to point out? It is what it is. I had never seen my Nightmare on Elm Street before this, and it was all right. I'm surprised it spawned so many sequels, but
Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy versus Jason, that was a big one too. But we can go on to the next one, which is Susperia. Which some people recommended, and also you saw it as a kid, right?
I saw it as a kid
Your cousin
with
took
my
you?
cousin Laura, and it's probably one of the reasons I don't watch scary movies, because that movie was scary.
Was it when it came out in the theater? So you
I
were
probably
like
saw
9
it in
or whatever?
79.
Oh.
Yeah, 79.
Yeah, so
but it was the maggots on the comb with what?
Yeah, well, we'll show that in a second. But yeah, we had
Gross.
this is directed by Dario Argento, who's the father of Asia Argento, who dated Anthony Bourdain. But right before he died. Asia Argento was, I don't know, sometimes actress, sometimes whatever. She's in some of those last few episodes of the No Reservations. What was it called? The other one.
Oh man.
Something Borders? No.
No Borders.
No. It's
no
not,
reservations.
Maybe it was No Reservations. But anyway, he goes to Italy, Anthony Bourdain, and he becomes obsessed with Asia Argento. And then I don't know if he cheated on his wife with her, or he and his wife were already split up, but he ended up with Asia. And Aja then joined the Me Too movement because she claimed to have been raped by Harvey Weinstein.
And didn't get a movie. When?
She was in a couple movies. But then her own scandal came out because, when you start accusing somebody's going to go through your history and find your own skeletons. And her skeleton was that she was in a movie about what's his name? J.T. Leroy. J.T. Leroy was this author who was fake. A lot of hipster artists got duped by this J.T. Leroy
Brad Pitt
author, who was really the woman in the red hair right there is the real author, and she passed off her gender ambiguous sister-in-law as this author, who was a troubled boy who had been pimped out by his mother as a lot lizard for truck stops, and he wrote books about it, but he was a scam. There was no such person.
The books were fiction, but she wrote them as nonfiction?
No, the people thought the books were nonfiction, and she wrote them that way, presented them that way. Like, here's the book was called Sarah. That was the first book. And I read that book, and it was about a little boy who gets pimped out by his mother, and it was it was based on fact. It was based on a true story, is how they presented it. And you feel for this little boy who went through this, and it's like he has this kind of crazy journey, almost like Bubble Boy, the movie, like where he meets these weird characters in every town he goes to, and he's like kind of having this journey on his own.
Alligator Al.
And he even gets into like a religious cult at one point and all this stuff. And you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe what this boy went through. But anyway, he fooled a lot of people. Billy Corgan, Winona Ryder, all these hipsters back in the day he would show up at these parties and they're like, oh my God, I read your book. It's amazing. And he's just pretending to be all shy and not talking because he's not really him. And he has no answers for these people who love this book he didn't write. It was his sister-in-law who wrote the book, and then that sister-in-law is hanging around like ready at the parties because she knows all the stories, right? She wants to be the toast of the town, the woman in the red hair. Yeah. She wants to be the toast of the town. She's not. Everybody keeps ignoring her. They just think she's his manager, and she's the actual author. There's a documentary on that whole story.
Ali Leroy.
If you go to the third square at the top there, that one. That's the. Oh. Whoa, wait. They did a fictional movie of this? Oh my God. Or a narrative, I would say. But there is a documentary out there. I can't remember what it's called, but it is the whole story about how everybody got fooled by this book and this author and everything. But anyway, back to Asia Argento. She was in a movie about Sarah. She played the mother of Sarah, the boy, who has been pimped out and all that stuff. The boy in the movie is an actor, and he was like 13 years old when he's playing this boy, and Aja is probably almost 30, and she was like hitting on him and making moves.
14, not an actor who's 18.
No, he was a young kid playing playing whatever his age, but he was playing the boy, and she became kind of obsessed with him, and she's like texting him inappropriately. She asked to meet up and then they ended up having sex. I think when he was 16 or 17, he was underage. So anyway, this all comes out right before Anthony Bourdain killed himself, by the way. And I think it was because him killing himself, I think he went into a huge depression and probably wanted to fall off the wagon because of all this. He had backed his girlfriend, supported his girlfriend in the Me Too movement that was blowing up at the time. And then here's this stuff that comes out. Can you imagine? Like, you put your name behind this person, your reputation behind this person, and then this person had lied to you or wasn't fully truthful to you. And then now your reputation's on the line, and he probably wanted to fall off the wagon and probably felt like, that's the worst thing that could happen is falling off the wagon. I'm just going to end this. And he had a suicide ideation already.
He had two Me Too's coming from both sides.
Me Too's coming from both sides. And he thought, here I am supporting my girlfriend and throwing everything behind her. And then this happens. That wasn't really publicized because she separated from him at that point and was already holding hands with another dude.
Yeah.
And I think that also broke his heart at the end. But I don't know. She's a piece of work is all I got to say.
Crazy.
And anyway, her father directed Susperia, and back in the 70s. And this movie was weird. It's a really cool movie in terms of like the look and the buildings and the set design, beautiful colors, and I think really cool wallpaper is different in every room. The killing scenes are very inventive, but it is bizarre. It feels like the weirdest B movie. The music is
loud, like you get scared by music.
Yeah, and the music is also inspired by Psycho again.
And it gets quiet and it comes in and like kind of like we talked about Halloween, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times the phone rings.
Yeah.
Loud and
to jolt you, jolts you back into reality. But you can show the trailer. It's a lot of blood and gore. Hard to find a lot of clips from this, but it was remade in 2018 with Tilda Swinton in it, I think. And I think that it goes into a better explanation of everything.
This is a scary scene right here alone. I don't even know what they're doing.
She's only leaving the airport, getting in the taxi here.
It's scary.
But she's...
Because you don't even know what's going on out there. And boom. There's those arms coming at her right there.
Yeah, so there's a storm going on. She's an American dancer, ballet dancer. And she's in Germany to go to this dance academy. But then the dance academy, she slowly learns, is affiliated with something evil. And it's a cover for more than... They say it's a cover for a witch's coven, right? We didn't see one witch scene in this movie, right?
No,
there's no
not
witch.
One broom.
They didn't show any... There's no witch ceremonies, nothing. It didn't make any sense. So there's some stuff missing, but the set design is fabulous. And the killing scenes are like, every one of them makes you go, wow, oh my God. Oh.
Yeah, right here, like very
look at that. Look at that building.
American Horror Story.
Yeah, it feels like very American Horror Story.
And the red reminds me of the hotel from the Lookout Hotel.
Too. Yeah. When looking out the window at night, by the way, don't ever put the light right next to the window because all you're going to see is your own reflection.
Also, Lisa knows the torture of not being ready to ballet. You got the runs.
I had the runs? What are you talking about?
Her stomach hurts, and she couldn't do the routine.
So why do you say I know what it's like to have the runs?
Well, you know what it's like to be a ballerina.
I know what it's like to be a ballet dancer. I was not a ballerina officially. I had a lot of ballet in my life. But, yeah, it's a weird movie. So basically, Look at that shot. How beautiful. They have such weird doors and windows carved out in this house. But let's go to the next thing. Oh yeah, let's go to the next. A girl scared of the wind. Yeah. So here she's. This is one of the first people that American Girl encounters, and she's in her room. Here's something outside. Oh, scary eyes. and then they get the wider shot so you can, something's coming right here on the other side. There you go. Just smashes her face.
The hairy hand.
Man. It is hairy. They never show who it is, though. Just smashing her face so hard in there. Look at all the doors, all the paint.
Nice colored doors.
The paint job, man.
I know. Glass hair.
And then the next one. Go to the next one. Then we've got this one here, which is really the grossest thing I could imagine. 129. Sorry. So that's the girl that he smashed into the window to kill. We don't know who he is because these are just supernatural forces. And then a lot of stabbing here. Constant, just stab. This is like a serial killer's dream. Look, her heart's open and stabbing in the open heart. Man. Oh, that would kill me right there. I can't take that.
I saw this when I was little, by the way.
You're like 9, right?
I was 9.
And then this one is funny, but I think it's in French. Unfortunately, but I'll translate for you. She says this is Pavlos, our butler. He's ugly, she said. But don't worry about it. He's Romanian, doesn't speak English. And she said he's so happy with his new dentures. Look at that big old teeth. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. I wish I found an English clip, but I couldn't. And then the last one, this is the one that was really gross. I'm not going to show you all the killing scenes because they're hard to find for one. But you got to see this movie just to see the killing scenes. If you like horror movies, you like the gory, independent horror movies. But this is the scene that really got me right here. And Felipe too. That's kind of like the Poltergeist.
Yeah, man.
Mirror scene too, right? What is this thing? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, they're all in her comb. Ugh. Gross. They're everywhere. Look. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. And then the other girls in the other rooms.
That red door, all that right there, man.
They're falling from the ceiling. Gross. So this is the lady that runs the place. But she knows what's causing it. She and her helper behind her. So they have a room. I guess they have body parts and dead people, and that's what's causing all the maggots.
Gross, man.
And it's so gross.
They don't ever clean.
It's a little hard to keep up with so many dead bodies around. Can't really get the housekeeper to do it.
I know, yeah. He has time for dentures.
Oh, this is the gross part, too. Like, walking on the maggots. So nasty. Ugh. Ugh. There's so many maggots. Ugh, they're everywhere. Look at that. Oh, so many maggots everywhere. Ah.
I remember not knowing what those were till later on when you told me.
When I told you?
A cop told me.
Yeah, those are the body parts and pieces like intestines and things inside there. And they're just feeding on that. Ugh. Okay. Enough with the maggots, and that's Susperia. So basically, she takes over. Well, that one doesn't end the way the one in 2018 ends, like where she ends up finding out she's actually one of the witches. She's the powerful witch at the end. The movie doesn't make a lot of sense. It is a classic that I guess you have to watch if you're watching all the horror. That's why we watched it. The noises
come out of nowhere. They're like real scary.
Yeah, very scary. Okay, we can move on to Friday the 13th.
It rains the whole time in this movie, right?
It is raining the whole time, yeah. We can move on to Friday the 13th. And that is Friday the 13th starts at a camp that has been abandoned for 20 years, right? And they are thinking of, or they are reopening it. Some guy bought it and is renovating it. And so they send a crew of people, counselors, to go up and like get it ready for its first batch of campers. So yeah, that's a cool movie poster right there.
The camp and the people there.
Crystal Lake and the people there inside Jason's body. So it starts with a killing.
So with a hitchhiker, horny ass man. Oh, I thought it was a movie.
No, it is a hitchhiker kind of, but she doesn't.
Did you know how horny that man was that picked her up?
Horny? The guy in the diner?
No, the guy that picked her up. Yeah, the guy that gave her in the truck. When he helped her up, with her booty like this.
Oh, I didn't see him help her up. That's a detail you would pay attention to. But
it's my old move. I learned it from him, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think it's in that clip. But this is they're at this camp. This is back in the 58. That's how this movie starts.
58.
And it shows the camp in 1958 before it gets closed down. And here's the little scene. Singing regular camp songs. I thought it was a Christian camp because all these songs were corny. But it's just regular. It's a regular camp. And then they go run off to have premarital sex, which is, it's not like a message these people included. It's just that was a common thing.
You go have sex during camp, mija. What's going to happen?
You couldn't get in trouble. It's like parents made these movies as public service announcements or something. So they start to get busy, and then
the devil does his job, punish them.
Devil punishes them. The devil or God? They both punish in the same way, huh?
This is 1958.
Yeah, the movie's 1980, but this is 1958.
Supposedly, Jason died in 1957.
Right. Jason died in 1957. So this is showing the problem. This is after that little boy drowned in the water. This is the year after. And it's before the camp closes for the next 20 years because there were all these killings that happened after that little boy drowned. And we said it on the last episode, I think. So it sounds like he's saying, but it's really just a distorted version of somebody saying, kill, kill, kill.
I always thought it said,
Jason. No, they're saying kill, 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 mom, mom, mom. But the distortion makes it sound like cha-cha-cha.
I thought it said, chilies.
Chilies?
Oh, my baby back.
I want my baby back, baby back.
Oh, hey.
Baby back.
Oh, hey.
We weren't doing anything. We were just messing around.
Sure you were.
Gone. Oh. What was Jason's primary killing move? Stabbing or anything?
The fucking stomach, man.
Because there's an axe later, which we have a clip of, too.
This is not Jason right here.
That. Spoiler alert on the spoiler alert show. I know.
Saying it was Jason, like you were testing me.
No. Testing you. I'm suspending my knowledge of who the killer is. And the next scene, we're just going to show some of the killing scenes here. So after they reopen the camp, Oh, sorry, it hasn't officially been reopened. They're just doing maintenance on it and cleaning things up and getting things ready. And this girl is the first girl in the camp to be killed. One of the first counselors to be killed. And she is, what is she doing? Oh, she just had sex, right? With the other guy. And he left to go out to somewhere else. I don't know, the bathroom or something. I forget.
Ollie and freeze.
She's the girl from that workout show you watched on Apple.
I think she looks like Rose Byrne.
No, her outfit, everything about her. She went before she really got hit.
I know.
Oh, right in the face.
Hatchet
Damn,
face,
oh my
man,
God,
right
man.
there.
Scary. I never went to camp after that.
Did you go to camp before that?
Yes.
I went to camp, but only Girl Scout camp. There was no messing around with people. No killing. And this one is weird. It's on Reddit, so I don't know if this one... Okay, I couldn't find this not on Reddit. So here is the first time... This is, I guess, the main protagonist. She stays alive the whole movie, right? I was surprised she was the one.
Even watching the movie from the beginning, I didn't think that she was going to be the survivor.
Yeah, she's just so basic.
I really thought the hitchhiker.
Yeah, the hitchhiker, you think, but the hitchhiker goes first. She's actually the third killing. She's the first killed, but they don't show her killing. They just show the guy, his point of view, the driver's point of view.
This is the movie you watched last night?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was in and out.
You were falling asleep.
I was dreaming of Freddy Krueger last night, coming in and out.
No, it's Jason. But go ahead and play this one. Man. So this is the protagonist here, and she and her boyfriend find something should be a lot scarier to them, but it doesn't have the impact you'd think it did. It would. Bloody axe in the bed.
Must be a message.
What is going on?
Wait, rewind that.
She said, "What the fuck?"
No. That would make more sense. Now me, I'd be gone right there.
What is going on?
What is going on? That's it. That's how freaked out she is. That's it.
A bloody axe.
I mean, come on. What is going on? Okay. Anyway, then all her friends are dead. And then she finally runs into Mrs. Voorhees, who shows up, who explains everything to her. And she's like, "I'm so glad you're here." Like,
oh my Lord.
And she said she knew the owners of
So young.
the camp. So
Pretty.
Any woman walks up to you with that Chuck Norris hair, she ain't there to say nice things.
Bill's out there.
Oh, this place.
Steve should never have opened this place again. There's been too much trouble here. Did you know that a young boy drowned? The year
He
before
has the
those
same
two
sweater
others
right
were
now.
killed?
No, we don't.
The counselors weren't paying any attention. They were making love while that young boy drowned. His name was Jason.
this could be a Christian film, right? Like
I was working the day that it happened,
teen sex
preparing
movie.
meals. Here.
Jason is Jesus. You let him drown.
Jason should have been watched every minute. He was.
I think she's about to say he was slow, right? Or he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He wasn't a very good swimmer.
He was special.
We can go now, dear.
I think we should wait for Mr. Christie.
Mr. Christie ain't coming.
Not necessary.
I don't understand.
She hears
So
him.
here's like a psycho moment, reverse psycho, right? She's living with her son, through her son,
I am Jason.
or channeling. She said, "I am Jason," but it sounds like also "I am Jason," right?
You see,
So he says,
Jason
"Help."
was my son, and today is his birthday.
Where's Mr. Christie?
I said it his birthday,
Couldn't I
bitch.
open this place again?
Huh?
Could I?
No, I said it's his birthday. Fuck
She looks like a
birthday.
secretary I used to work with who was a chain smoker.
Sweet, innocent.
And she would leave at 3 to make happy hour
only child.
at the office, at the bars.
She looked like this high school teacher that taught gym and health.
You let him drown. You never paid any attention. Look what you
Oh, she's got a sheath for that knife. She
Got it
came
right here.
prepared.
did to him.
Get her.
Yeah, that's another one of those
She kills the
disabling,
mom.
just disabling temporary. She beheads the mom. We don't have that one, but yeah, here's the. I think I showed this one already in that bigger clip, but just go ahead and play. Okay, never mind. We did play that one already. Okay. Yeah, and then so after she cuts off the head, then she gets in a little canoe and goes out, and then the authorities finally show up. But she's conked out. She's so exhausted from fighting. And then this is the next morning. It's basically a double ending, right? Because you think it's over once the mom's dead. So go ahead. This serene image right here.
The sheriff thinks she did it. Murderer.
Looks like Carrie had a double ending
Yeah.
too. It's like the fake ending.
She's on a boat with no paddle.
It's the best her hair looked in the whole movie. Ah! That's Jason, the boy Jason.
He grows up in the ocean later on.
Yeah, so I'm wondering when he comes back in the future as life-size giant Jason or regular-size Jason, how come he's not just a little boy? That would have been more interesting, right? Keeping it as a boy because he died as a boy, right?
Yeah, he ended up growing up and stopped killing and ended up being Aquaman.
That's it. That's it. You have anything else to say about those movies? Those are
They're
the classics.
scary.
The classics of our generation. The ones that started off all the tropes of the babysitter slasher, the camp sleepaway camp slasher, the
There is a
slasher
sleepaway camp
after.
movie now.
Yeah, there's lots of them, and then the slasher after having sex slash the teen sex having slasher, the
The crazy man that comes out of the crazy house.
yeah breaks out of the asylum. Like all those things like started off these franchises. I mean, there's like 10 or 12
Pamela Voorhees.
10 or 12 Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
Bizarre. And the first one starts with the mother who's the killer as a vengeful act for her son. And then Jason, for some reason, takes off and does the rest of them, right?
You gotta watch Jason Takes on Manhattan.
I know you want to watch that. I'm not watching that. Okay. But you let me know how it goes. Watch it on the plane.
You have to have the subway scene. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Look up Jason Takes Manhattan subway scene.
He takes on the... Oh, right there, that one.
The second one?
That one right there is funny. The boxing one is funny.
The second
right there,
one?
The funniest. The one about that one is funny right there because that guy's a professional boxer.
These are combos keep the food light. This is it.
He really thinking to beat up Michael, man, because he's like a professional boxer. He beat up a bunch of people earlier.
Jason,
right? Take that. Take that, Jason. All right.
Why's Jason all wet?
Because he just came out of the water.
Why does he think punching him in the hockey mask is going to hurt him?
We don't know, man. He thinks it's a regular guy, vigilante.
Look at his face, though.
Take that, Chase. And then he goes, all right. You ready, man? You ready? You ready, Avon Barksdale?
Avon Barksdale.
You ready, Avon Barksdale? This is when they got that poster, how they found him in the wire. He just tired himself, man, like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
The whoopee. And then he goes, come on, man.
The rope-a-dope.
Rope-a-dope. Then Jason goes, he don't know, man. This is like the guy's 20th movie. He gonna die.
Don't you know I can't die?
Come on, Jay. That's all you got? Oh, man. Come on.
Then what
One more.
happens?
And then he keeps going this, and the guy has a heart attack.
The boxer has a heart attack. Oh
It's one of the craziest deaths ever. Ready? Waiting for Jason to get his hit.
He's
All right.
really wasting all his energy punching him in that mask. This is so stupid. He's going to jump off the building.
Watch
Okay, I
this, man.
see.
The funniest shit ever, man. I think they kicked me out of the movie theater for this.
For laughing?
Yeah. Give me your best shot. Watch.
Probably just go tap. Oh. Here you go.
A hole in one.
Oh, all right. Next week we are talking about. It will be Halloween when this airs. When it airs next week, right? And so we're gonna talk about. We're gonna be talking about Fright Night, Once Bitten, Near Dark, and Lost Boys. Let the Right One In, which was a fan suggestion, and Salem's Lot. So again, biting off way more than we can chew on every episode.
Yeah.
Trying to get through this October. It's killing me.
I'm gonna have to watch those movies on the road then.
Which ones?
All
these. Oh yeah, we got to watch these on the
while.
road. You're gonna be gone for 4 days, right? So you better get to watching now.
You said,
and then I still want to do another one, even though it's going to be November.
Yeah.
I still want to do all the zombie movies: the Shaun of the Dead, Evil Dead, Juan of the Dead.
We'll throw a make November's a long day, month. Didn't somebody say to go watch 31 days or 30?
30 days
Well,
has
it's shorter
September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31
Did you
except for
say
February.
somebody to go watch Nightmare on Facebook or Nightmare on Snapchat?
No, we were going to watch Nightmare on FaceTime.
Okay, we should
but that really is about The Shining, and we're going to do The Shining separately from Halloween because it deserves its own episode.
Picture time.
Yeah, it deserves its own episode. But that's it for now, and we'll see you for another installation of Halloween or horror movies next week on Do You Even Binge? What are you doing? Huh? You know how to end anything? Just end. Just end. You're doing the Irish goodbye. Oh, no, not the Irish goodbye. The Italian goodbye. The opposite of the Irish goodbye.
Ready? Do you even binge?
Oh my God, you're crazy.